Non-stop. You understand some time for me this time, Antina.
All right. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Super Saturday. My name is Julius, and I'm greeting you from the city of Masaka here. All right. Okay. Respect to all leaders. Before I get started, welcome to day number 5. All right. Welcome to day number 5 onto our series that we have for you. Today is day number 5, and I would just want to show you those that have not been present for the last 1 week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what happened into our last 5 days? Okay, what did you miss out on our last 5 days? I would give, what do they call it? A preamble. All right, a preamble. Then I'll be able to respect different leaders on the call. Okay, those that are able to join our business for the very first time, and those that that maybe we are able to rank up the whole of last week. We want to appreciate, we want to celebrate you. We want to respect your input in the business. For the last 5 days, I will start with a vision. I will start with a vision of why we started these 100 days. It will be a cycle. It is a syllabus that we are following. And later we believe Within a few days, this syllabus will be available for all V3s and above, right? Once you rank up to V3, you'll be able to receive this syllabus to be able to use it on your team to grow your business with a supporting system, right? So the vision, ladies and gentlemen, is that one of the most important things you can do in your business is to plug into our trainings and our events that we carry out as a team. If you want huge success, you know, I need to be plain white with you, ladies and gentlemen, all here, that if your goal is to make $1,000 a month, you don't need it to share the Royal Q business. I need to be plain white with you, because you can make 1,000 by trading. You don't need to have people that are trading under you. Okay, if your goal is to make $1,000, $2,000, you don't need people to trade under you. You just need it to have capital, because it's very simple, by the way. Like we are going to be sharing today, it's very simple to make $1,000 a month by trading using the Royal Q application. And I am just speaking to people specifically now for this vision. If you want to make $1 million, you are one of the people that say, I need $10,000 a month. You're one of the people that believe in hard work. But if you need 1,000, you don't need this system. It's not for you. You just need to settle with what you are making currently. And you learn, okay? You learn a few things. And these few things you learn, by the way, they are very simple. You learn how to trade, like we are going to share today. And you can make that 1,000 every single month by trading. It's by the way, it's the simplest thing you can do. Now, this vision goes to people who want to make huge money. And we go, so if you want huge success, you want a huge successful team of traders, encourage everyone to plug into our training system. It's the most important thing you can teach your team. Remember that a business is not a one-man show. It's a team effort. And how successful you become as an individual eventually depends on how successful your downlines are individually. So if your team members are not involved in our trainings, you'll end up with a high number of people and a low productive team. I want to repeat my statement. If your people are not involved into our trainings, ladies and gentlemen, you will have a high number of activated accounts and a low productive team. Your team will be asking you questions about everything from buying crypto to their back office, on, and you'll be a one-man show. The training cycle that we have for you, that we started for the next 100 days, is designed to equip your team to improve their skills for success. And we are basically depending our skills on 3 important things. We believe by the time someone finishes our 90 days, we'll have a clear understanding of the Royal Q opportunity. That's 1, 2. They will have a clear understanding of cryptocurrency. That's 3. They will have a clear ability to trade by themselves without anybody, and will perfectly and purely, as the team leader, be resting and earning money automatically. And so the last 5 days, we were able to do the following. All right, 1, we started our training syllabus, and before we get started, I just want to inform you what we do. We recognize the presence of all people that joined our team the other day. We also recognize the V2s that are onto our team. We also recognize all leaders that are onto our morning training every single day. And at the end of the month, we shall be carrying out a monthly recognition day here on Zoom. Day 1, we did about dreams. Go and find it. Day 2, we talked about the name lists. All right. Day 3, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about how to control your floating loss. And we really basically and purely talked about wallet management. On day 3, we talked about wallet management. On day 4, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to have a guest speaker who is a V6, ladies and gentlemen, that was here to explain how you can perfectly and purely build your team and trade right. And he tentatively talked about people who have huge capital, $10,000 and above, they can trade one shot and keep collecting huge profit. And so today is day number 5. And on day number 5, we want to look at understanding your back office, but also we shall be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, how to use TradingView and Nomics to confirm your trades. And that will be our day number 5. And so we shall be done with our first week. And we believe by the first week, you are equipped and you are able to understand all those topics. Now, this morning, we are going to start our training. But before we get started our training, ladies and gentlemen, like usually say, we are keeping everything simple and we are making it easy for you to go outside there on a personal basis to duplicate the same thing. If you're on this call, ladies and gentlemen, and you were able to join our business yesterday, all right? You were able to join our business yesterday, okay? You were able to join our business yesterday. You were on the call and you were able to join our business yesterday. You can raise up your hand and we can give you a thumbs up. Okay, you were able to join a business yesterday, raise up your hand. It's your first time to be on this call. We want to celebrate you. We want to welcome you. You are able to join a business all throughout this week. And today is your first day to be on this call. Raise up your hand. We want to welcome you. The whole of this week, you join our business. Please, now, Lulu Rich is not new to the business. Okay, I'm talking about people who joined the business yesterday. Throughout this week, you join our business of Royal Q. Raise up your hand. Raise up your hand, and we want to celebrate you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, could we throw in some love hearts? Could we throw in some love hearts? Could we throw in some celebrations to welcome the new people that have joined the Royal Q business and they have taken it a point to be onto our Zoom call today? Can we give them some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen? Some love hearts, some thumbs up. Could we celebrate them? You know, when you celebrate someone, you will be celebrated, all right? I'm not a pastor, but I know the law of karma works perfectly and purely. What goes back comes back to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to celebrate. Let us celebrate the people that we are able to join our business this week, but they have also taken it a point to be here this morning, okay? You just throw in a love heart, you just throw in a thumbs up, you just need to clap for them. That's all you need to do to recognize that you are also here, right? You know, someone, I usually say, if someone cannot be able to press a love heart, something for free, like I usually say in physical meeting, someone cannot clap, yet God gave them the hands for free. Sometimes, okay, thank you so much. We celebrate you, we welcome you, and we just want to tell you the future is bright. You just need to take off some time and learn. The business you joined, those that are new, is not a return on investment. You need to learn how this Royal Q works. You need to learn everything about Royal Q. I beg you, Royal Q is not a return on investment. It's not something that will automatically work for you. It will work depending on the instructions that you will give your bot. So it's very, very important for you to log in here every morning and learn the back office of your application, because when you learn, you will be able to understand everything. Royal Q is just a trading application that will work depending on the instructions that you will give your app. But we celebrate you and welcome you onto our team. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Those that are new, I want to recognize everybody that was able to rank up to V2 last week. All right. Last week, you were able to rank up to V2. Last week, you were able to rank up to V2. All right. Last week, you were able to rank up to V2. You were able to rank up to V2. I now need a thumbs up, not a raised hand. For you to get these icons, you just need to go to your, okay, you just need to go to your, okay, I need to lower down these hands. Let me lower down these hands, all of them, all right? Okay, I'll lower down the hands, okay, and all right, okay. Now, if you are a V2, you became a V2 last week, we want to shout your name, we want to celebrate you. Thumbs up. I see Nobat. I don't know, Nobat, you were able to rank up to V2. Okay, I've seen he has lowered down his hand. You were able to rank up to V2 last week, and you on this call, ladies and gentlemen. We want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, as we are getting started, join me as we celebrate Okech. I think Okech is from Kenya. Can we give him some thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen? Can we give up some thumbs up, some love hearts? Let me see people who love celebrating others on the call. You understand what it takes to have 20 people directly under you. You understand the power of having 20 people trading under you. You understand the power of people making money under you. And every single minute, ladies and gentlemen, whenever they trade, you get paid. This guy has been able to start for himself a new Binance account that whenever people will be making profit, ladies and gentlemen, he will be making money. Let us celebrate, let us celebrate, let us celebrate. Wow, let us celebrate the V2. Okay, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize all V2s that you are on this call, all V2s on this call, just raise up your hand. You are V2 on this call, ladies and gentlemen. You were V2 on this call, all right? You were V2 on this call. Let me see some V2s. Let me see people raising up their hands like seriously. V2s on the call, please. Don't take it light, ladies and gentlemen. There is someone struggling to have 20 people on their team, and we want people to understand the Royal Q business is very, very serious. They are new in the business. They want to be led by example, to understand there are people who have already taken up this leadership step. So let me see some V2s raising up their hand like seriously, and I will celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I want to recognize the presence of Rural Rich Powerhouse. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your V2 rank. And we just want to tell you V3 is calling your name. I want to recognize the presence of Muzin Ndiza, right? Okay. Happy to have you on the call, and V3 is calling your name. I want to recognize Fertility, V2 on the call. We want to tell you V3 is calling your name. Leader Minata, wow, beautiful. V2 already from Italy. I want to tell you V3 is calling your call. Princess Lawrence Kiseka, V2 already. We want to tell you V3 is calling your name. Leader Puibo, we want to tell you already V2. V3 is calling your name. Tobazi, we want to tell you V3 is calling your name. Leader Joseph, V3 is calling your name. Enoch, V3 is calling your name. And Levin Smart, V3 is calling your name. We want to just tell you, now you need to develop leaders under your team. You need now to develop leaders under your team. And when you develop leaders under your team, we want to tell you, you will be able to enjoy the next rank of V2. Don't forget, for you to be a V3, you need 100 total team members. 100 total team members. And when you become a V3, it's the best rank. It's the best rank. It is the best rank. All right. Let us celebrate them, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting the next 3 minutes. Let us just give them some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Let us give them some love hearts, some love hearts, some love hearts, some love hearts, some love hearts. The V2s. All right. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a V3 on the call, all right, you are V3 on the call. So I'll lower down the V2s because now I'm starting the big men. I'm starting the big men. The big men and women. So V2s, no, we lower down. Only 20. Let me go to people who have 100. You are V3 on the call, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm starting the next 3 minutes. You are V3 on the call. We want to celebrate you, all right, this morning. You are V3 on the call. Okay, no V3 here. Like, seriously? No V3 here? Like, seriously? Hey, raise up your hand. V3 is on the call. Don't give me thumbs up. I want to raise up your hand so that you can come here on top and I can be able to recognize you. V3 on the call. These are big men. These are big ladies, all right? These are the big drums. Hey! V3 is on the call, ladies and gentlemen. This is perfect. Imagine you have been a V2 for a very long time, and you are missing out on this rank of V3. You have been a V2 for a very long time. It's like, when we were in class, we used to call them the grandies. You have been on V2 for a very long time. You on V2 for a very long time, and you are even forgetting your rank. When you check it, it's like it has started to grow gray hair. Allow me now speak about this amazing rank of V3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Christopher Sankara from Tanzania, one of our great V3s. Congratulations, sir. And we just want to tell you, V4 is calling your name, all right? And we have Silver Transformer V3 from Uganda. We just want to tell you, before is calling your name, I have 1 minute to get started. I'm running very, very fast. We have leader Brian Makanda from Australia. Before is calling your name, we have Mr. Spirito Mubiru. And we just want to tell you, V4 is calling your name, all right? So let me now bring, now, let us give them some love hearts. Some love hearts. I just have 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute to start our training. I don't want to. Let us give them some love hearts, some thumbs. Let us celebrate our V3s, ladies and gentlemen, on the call. V3s on the call. V3s. I see the Brenda. I've seen her. She's also a V3 on the call. Let us celebrate our V3. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to respect the V4s on the call. Oh my God! Now now V3s. You lower down in good spirit. You lower down in good spirit, your hands in good spirit. V4s, V3s, you lower down in good spirit. No emotions attached. You lower down. Now, Christopher Sankara, lower down your hands. Lower down in good spirit, Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want the V4s on the call to raise up their hands. V4s on the call, ladies and gentlemen. V4s on the call. 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 Hey! Hey! These are the big people. Hey! To become a V4 is not a joking subject. Hey! I will tell you. You know why? Because for you to be a V4, ladies and gentlemen, you need 3 V3s. Hey! And to have 3 V3s is not easy, because each V3 must have 3 V2s. These are big people. Now, we want to celebrate you, V4s on the call, and we want to thank you for being solid with the business, and we want to thank you for being there for your people. We want to tell you it is the better way to build your business, and V5 is calling you. Now, I want to tell you the secret of Royal Q on V4. The too much money in Royal Q is on the V4 rank. By the way, I just need to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the too much money in Royal Q is on V4. The too much money on Royal Q is on the V4. There is no rank in the Royal Q marketing plan that pays too much money than V4. So, Julius, what do you mean? This is what I mean. When you become a V4, ladies and gentlemen, when you share your link, you make $60. When you become a V5, when you share your link, you make $5. So anybody that joins your team on V4, you make $10. No matter where they come from. But anybody who joins your team on V5, you make $5. That's the same with V6. So if you don't make too much money on the V4 rank, you are missing big time. It's the rank where someone needs to work like crazy. It's the rank where you need to put in too much effort. It's the rank that is going to make you not less than $50,000. And if you are on the V4 rank and you are not making big money, you are missing out big time. Like seriously, this is the rank where you need to work your butt off. Your butt off. That is the rank. If I would speak to a V5, ladies and gentlemen, that is on this rank, he will tell you the money that I made on V4, I've not yet made it on V5. Why? Because I make $5 to whoever joins my team. But on V4, you make $10. The activation bonus is huge on V4. And so V3 is on the rank. Just get to know V4 is the big drum. V5, your income goes a little bit. And V6, because when you become V6, your income becomes bigger when you create more V6s in your team. So I hope you understand the marketing plan. This is not like my mentor told me it's not about motivation, but to tell you the truth. So V4 is the climax of the business where you will collect a lot of money. And if it's not happening, then you need to increase your work effort. But we cannot forget to celebrate. Leader Doris Angel V4 from Germany, Leader Preshi V4 from South Africa, Leader Reda V4 from Namibia, KK Success from Nigeria, and Leader Annalyn from Dubai. We celebrate them with some love hearts, some love hearts, some love hearts. I'm taking the first session, and I hope my other leaders are ready. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, thank you so much, V4s. We celebrate you, we celebrate you, we celebrate you, and thank you for leading by example. Thank you for staying in the business much more longer, and we believe the future is brighter than you expect. Okay, so the best is yet to come, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me lastly recognize the V5s on the call. Allow me recognize the V5s on the call. You have any V5 on the call? You know, these ones don't need to raise up their hand. Things speak by themselves. You just scroll through and find it. There are just a few. Now, this is good spirit, so don't get annoyed. These ones, I don't need to tell them to raise up their hand. I just scroll through and I can see a V5. So you don't need to raise up your hand. Okay, yeah. Okay, leader OBM, all the way from Nigeria. You know, congratulations, sir. You know, I was wondering why the V2s were very many. When it came to V3, there were also many. When it became to V4, they reduced. So we need to pull out our stockings and be able to come this side on top because life is sweet. Congratulations, sir, and we celebrate you. Thank you for leading by example, and we believe the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go to our first training. I'm going to take the first part of our training to run very, very fast, and I hope I will have Leader Preshi, because Leader Wazi seems not to be around, Leader Preshi, Leader Brian, to be coming up, ladies and gentlemen, to share with us today. Okay, now, I want to talk about the back office, all right? I want to talk about the back office, ladies and gentlemen, of our business, and I'll start with the icons that we have onto our application. When you scroll through your application, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm going to start from. We have the news area, and the news area, it changes to another one every after 5 seconds, but you can always scroll through. And if you want to read any, you just put your finger into tar and it will give you the details, right? You just need to put your finger into and give you the details. And here we have the leaderboard, which I'll talk about later, right? Now, after this part, we have this part. Also here, we have the announcements, all right? Okay, we have the announcements here, and you can also look at the announcements done, the latest announcements done by Royal Q, from scamming the website, V6 global activation adjustment, which I may not explain today. All this is available for you in the announcement. Next, we have the API binding. Next, we have the API binding. Now, API binding, the word API, the word API stands for Application Programming Interface. Now, when you talk about application programming interface, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about this amazing technology that is allowing Royal Q to communicate to Binance account. And what are some of the important features in the API binding that makes Royal Q a peculiar opportunity? One, during the connecting of Binance to our Royal Q, there is so many features we need to look at, and these are some of the things which I tell you every single day. So allow me log into my Binance account. Allow me log into my Binance account and talk about these important facts that if you go outside there, talk about the Royal Q business, and you really feel inferior. Some of us feel inferior. Some of us feel like it's not true when we say that Royal Q cannot be able to access your funds. Maybe you are new and someone says, but I'm connecting the Royal Q application to my Binance account, all right? And you are telling me that Royal Q will not be able to access my account. That is not right. You are lying. You want to steal my money. So I want to give you confidence about this morning. Okay, by showing you about the API binding, all right, that we are talking about, and is it true that Royal Q never access our money? And so I'm trying to log into one of my Binance accounts, all right, so that I could provide 110% proof to what I'm talking about this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Remember, we are trying to look at the icons, and we are starting with the icon known as API binding. Okay, we would have different trainers today, but my trainers told me some of them are not feeling well. And like I usually say, I'm always there to back up everybody onto the call. Now, we're starting with the icon of API binding. And with this phone I'm using right now, we are starting with binders. Now, please, when you are doing your API binding, we just want you to confirm that the API permission is enabling spot and margin trading. That's all. And entering the correct characters. Okay, so I will be able to explain the IP group binding in terms of crypto and why it is important. Now, when you open your Binance account and tap on more and scroll down to the bottom, there is API management. And under API management, where we do the API binding, Binance is providing a platform, and it has some important restrictions. And I really want to look at these important restrictions and talk about them this morning. One, we write in the name of the API we want to create. And you see Binance is saying each account can create up to 30 API keys. I hope I'm answering the question of someone who says, can I connect more royalty accounts on one Binance? I think I'm answering two. It's like, don't disclose your API key to anyone to avoid asset loss. It is recommended to bind an IP for an API to increase the security of your account. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many softwares that have come on ground, but there is no software. There is no software that is as open as Royal. There is no one. There is no software that is providing its IP group binding. It is only RoyalQ that is providing its IP group binding. And this is to the ability and the power to provide the security of your assets. Now, I want to just give you confidence about when you do the API binding, your money is safe and secure in your Binance account. And so, although the API is provided, let's go back. Let's go back to the Binance account. Although the API is provided, ladies and gentlemen, although the API is provided, Binance also goes an extra mile, and we are only going to tick enable spot and margin trading. We are not going to enable withdrawals. We are not going to enable margin. We are not going to permit universal calls. All of these, we are only going to enable spot and margin trading. And that's even add on the IP group binding to provide 110 security of our money in our Binance account. So the first way is the security of our accounts. And so I'm giving you confidence about your money. If you are new into RoyalQ, I just want to tell you your money is 110 secure. Having finished the first icon, okay, if you are still together and you understand what I'm talking about, can I have some thumbs up? Some thumbs up? Okay, all right, okay, all right. Someone says, I already know that. And then since I know that, I don't need to know it again. It's okay. All right, don't worry. So what do I mean? You can connect, ladies and gentlemen, you can connect your Binance account, your hobby, your Coinbase. All right. Now remember, from our yesterday's discussion, if you have the potential, please, this is how you need to build your business. Business builders on the call, this is how you need to build your business. Okay, go and open your first account. Go and open your second account. Go and open your third account. All of them under your first account. This is you. This is your second account. This is your third account. This is your fourth account. Okay. After you have opened these accounts, ladies and gentlemen, this is you. Go and now start trading using your second account. As you'll be paying fuel, ladies and gentlemen, on this second account, your first account will be benefiting. Someone is telling me, what about my upline? As long as your upline is V2 and above, you'll be benefiting. As long as your uplines V2 and above will be benefiting. Okay, will be benefiting. V2 and above will be benefiting. Will be getting team trading profits. Now, as you start to build your business and sharing your link, one of the things I'll talk about, then remember you need 3 lines, okay? Come and now put the first person here. Come and put the second person here. Come and put your third person here. If you get a fourth person, put this person, use this person as link. Use this person as link and use this person as link. Done with that. Now, the next icon I'll talk to, ladies and gentlemen, is the revenue. And this is where you see the profit you are making every single day. Okay, this is where you see the profits you are making every single day. Now, the profits that are reflecting into your revenue, ladies and gentlemen, these profits, I want to repeat, the profits that are reflecting in your revenue are not here. It's just a statement. All your money is in your Binance account. Royal Q is just showing you its performance. 2, the revenue details, okay? Now, the revenue details is the money that is coming from your network. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we have the asset. Now, the asset is the fuel, okay? Now, the revenue details, ladies and gentlemen, is the money that comes from your network. Whenever your network and your revenue details is divided into different icons. First, we have the total. And when you open on total profit, when you tap on total profit, it will give you where has this money come from. The activation gain is the money that comes from people brought by you all from your team. The activation peer income, this one starts from V3 and above. Okay, V3 and above. If anyone on your same rank activates anyone in their team, you receive what you call the activate peer income. Okay, this receives from V3 to V6. Then the activate global dividend comes to you when you just rank up to V6. When you rank up to V6, on every 120 USDT, Royal Q will keep aside 10 USDT, put it in a pool, and divide it among the V6. The more V6s you have in your team, the more the bonus. 2, the direct quantification. Direct quantification comes from the people that were directly brought in your team by you. And ladies and gentlemen, whenever they make profit on their on the gas fees they pay, which is 20%. Okay, remember Royal charges them 20%, depending on your rank. Ladies and gentlemen, depending on your rank, you'll get a percentage on this 20%. So directly V2. Now, team quantification is the benefit that comes. Team quantification is the benefit that comes from your team. Remember, you start making, ladies and gentlemen, you start making profit, okay? You start making profit of team quantification once you are V2. V1s on the call, you can't earn from the team. You stop from the direct quantification. People you have personally given your link, all right? Team quantification comes from V2 and above. Peer quantification, ladies and gentlemen, peer quantification. Oh, sorry. Activate peer income, okay? This one I'll talk about it. Okay, activate peer income is not on V3, starts from V4 and above. Okay, peer reward is the one that starts from V3 and above up to V6. Okay, global dividend, this is the money that comes to the V6. If you are V6, ladies and gentlemen, if you're V6, you receive what you call global dividend, and this one comes to you after you have become a V6. But you don't only, remember, when you become a V6, you earn automatically this one called the activated global dividend. But the global dividend, you don't earn it unless you have 3 lines. And each at the end of the month has a total accumulation of 50,000 USDT in profit. Once they earn this, you'll be entitled. You need 3 lines that have done that. Remember, when I was starting, I said build. If you're a builder, okay, don't do the same mistakes we did. Your first account, your second account, your third. Okay, you have 4 accounts. Now, you have this account. Okay, trade with this account. This account of yours will be earning from your trading profit. Am I right? Okay, now when you get someone, put them under here. You get someone, put them under here. You get someone, put them under here. Now, after I put these people under here, just make sure you get another person. Use this person is link. Don't use your link. Use this person is link. Use this person is link. Use this person is link. Let them be built together. Make sure under these people, you have 4 people. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have 4 people. 4 people under these lines that you are working with, and they are ready to build the business. They're ready to become multi-millionaires like you. And so if you already ranked up and you have your 3 legs, ladies and gentlemen, you have your 3 legs, you've already ranked up, you have your 3 legs, you are puzzled on how to begin. The simple formula I will tell you is simple. Rank up to your next rank. Work so hard, rank up to your next rank. It's when it will cause sense. Rank up to your next rank. After I've ranked up to your next rank, then you can come back and be able to build again, all right? Build again. But don't make a mistake to now start afresh. Rank up to your next rank. That's the first criteria. Rank up to your next rank. When you rank up to your next rank, then come. If you had, this is you, and all your 3 accounts were here, now you can start this. Now open your second account. After you have ranked up your second account, now build here. As these ones are running, you'll be starting your second leg here. You'll be starting this one. Now build this one like this here. Okay. I hope that is clear. Done. Okay. Now, having explained that, I want to go to invite a friend. This is where you pick your link. So you can copy the code or copy the URL. And after I've done it, you can send it to anyone. Okay. The beauty is this. Okay, I've copied the link. Let me find whom am I going to recruit, but I'm no longer recruiting people directly. I'm really okay. Let me come and I recruit Leader Minata. She will not tap on the link. I will not. Please, Leader Minata, do not tap on the link. Do not tap on the link. do not tap on the link. Okay. Now, when you tap on the link, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it opens, right? This is how it opens, okay? And once it opens, the invitation link is down here. It's very, very important. The invitation link is here. Make sure you put in the password, you create your password, you send the code to your email, and the email, you read in the email, tap on send verification, it goes to the email. Now down here, there is the word register, okay? Now after register, then you tap on download. It will take you directly to the website of RoyalQ. And now, as you are registering these people, I want you to take this advantage, ladies and gentlemen, to give confidence to the people that are joining your business using the website. Why? Because here on the website, there are successful traders that are using RoyalQ. Okay, there are successful traders that are using RoyalQ that have given their views. Okay, that have given their views. And you can even go an extra mile. You tap on download. And you tap on download, it automatically take you to the RoyalQ application. And so once they reach you on RoyalQ, you can go an extra mile and talk about this app. Okay, it's explained that it has been existing for the last 4 years. Give the explanation. Let someone understand that just using Android like me, over 1 million downloads since the 19th of March 2021, right? Okay, that explained. After they have downloaded, now that is invite a friend. Next, quantitative. Now, quantitative, this is an area where we have videos. Okay, we have videos, and these videos are explaining everything you need to know about RoyalQ. Are you on this? You have issues with API binding. Are you here and you're talking about floating loss? That is one of your biggest challenge. Okay, you missed one of our trainings of wallet management on day number 3. Don't miss next week because it is a syllabus. All right. Then we have user guide. User guide. Everything you want to know. Everything you want to know. Coinbase API binding. Royal Q operation setting instructions, quantitative trading parameter setting instructions, double function, hobby, all these are here. You want to understand what is one shot, what is cycle. All is explained here, all right? Okay, next icon, more. Okay, on more we have member center, and this is where you can be able to learn by yourself the marketing plan of Royal Q. Okay, from V1, how to become V2, and the benefits V3, V4, V5, V6, the marketing plan, all right? Okay, and you already see the current level is lower than this level, okay? The current level is lower than this level. The current level is lower than the V4 level. And so you see the current level is lower than this level. So this one is lower. V5 is lower than this. Okay, let's go. So we have the leaderboard, and the leaderboard is showing you how people are making profit. Those trading by themselves, who is leading? Ungarangara is leading, Unganga. I don't know whether Unganga or Ungarangara, with 30,945 USDT. There's this one called Binance One with 11,945. So if you learn to trade by yourself, one of the things that we are going to talk about in our next 1 hour, you'll be able to collect more money than using the circle owners. Look, the leader one is called Chuchu with only 3,646. That's why in the next 1 hour, because Saturday we specifically do 2 straight hours, we shall be able to take you how you can trade by yourself. Next, sync strategy. Okay, if you are a newbie, if you are someone new into crypto and don't understand anything, there are master traders in Royal Q that are using Binance, Hobby, and Coinbase, and you can copy their strategy, follow it, and win. That's all. Then my counselor, this is where I can see the person who brought me in this business. Thank you so much, Leader Julius Kabanda. Hey, Julius Kabanda, for bringing me in this opportunity, and I'll chat him. Love you so much. Okay, so we are done. You can edit. Which one do you want up? Which one do you want down? You can edit. It's up to you. Okay, you can edit. I hope that is okay. I can say which one? User guide. I remove this one. I add there. Which one, Aries? That's enough. Come here, go there. So you can do that. Done. Now I've edited. If you want to do that. Okay, now let us go next. Operation strategy. This is where we see the coins that we are trading. When you tap on home operation strategy, you can see hot. Okay, when you tap on hot, we can see coins that are doing well in the market. Other leading. DOT, Shiba, BTC, Ethereum, Matic, Solana, Link, Inch, Doge. And so today, in the next 1 hour, you can look at these coins and you can confirm if you can be able to join these trades. We have the 24-hour volume, coins that are having more volume. Matic, CRV, Theta, Canva, ONT, Ant, BTC, AVAX, VET, TRX. And you can change them from Binance to Hobby to Coinbase. Okay, they'll be different depending on the number of coins that are being traded. All right. Okay. I know people are tired. Okay, people are tired. Don't get tired because I'm not yet tired. You are still following. I'm not speaking alone. You are still following. Okay. Can I see some signs that you are still following? You are still following. You are still following. Now someone cannot even throw in a thumbs up. Hey. So when he taps thumbs up, he gets fever. Someone when taps thumbs up gets annoyed. Now someone is annoyed. He's saying this guy. No emotions. Hey. No emotions. Just give a thumbs up. No emotions. Don't get annoyed. Hey, I will finish. Hey, no emotions. Give this thumbs up is for free. Hey, you just go there, tap on thumbs up, you go home, tap on thumbs up, and you are done. Don't say I'm so much interested in the second part. Start the second part now. Go invite all your people. No complaining. So don't complain. Oh, start the second part. That's where I want so much. You are delaying me. I'm getting annoyed. Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Just give me a thumbs up, all right? And we shall get there. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, if you missed our last 5 days, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be naming day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay. Someone advised me. Thank you so much. Okay, let me go back to the royal. All right. Okay, now we want to talk about quantitative. Okay. Now, in quantitative, ladies and gentlemen, in quantitative, okay, that is where we see general and professional. Hello, general and professional. General and professional. Now, if a coin is in blue, if you open your general on quantitative and your coin is in blue, it is suffering from a problem we call floating profit. Okay, it is suffering from a problem we call floating profit. Now, what is floating profit and what is floating loss? Okay, now I'm going to open both these coins. Okay, start. Stop margin call. I hope you don't sell. Okay, start. Those that attended saw the video yesterday. We're talking about if you're ready in floating loss, you can stake your coins, which I'm not going to today. Subscribe for our YouTube channel, learn that. So I want to talk about floating profit before this one. This one wants to go back floating loss. I hope it controls its emotions and stays here before I first explain. USXP, I want to warn you, don't go before I explain. Okay, now we have what we call floating profit and have what we call floating loss, all right? When the coin is in red, it is suffering from what you call floating loss, like you see here. When the coin is in blue, it is suffering what you call floating profit. Now, what's the difference? What causes floating loss, ladies and gentlemen, is the following. One, the value of the coin. For example, I buy IOST and I put in $176. But the value of the coin goes down. When it goes down, my entry price is different from the current price. And that is the entry price of Royal Q is caused by the average price. What is the average price? The average price, this is when Royal Q, okay. Let me make it sensible. I invest in $10, I get 1 coin. Because this coin is at $10. This coin gets to $5, I get 2 coins, but I still invest in $10. This coin gets to, I still invest in $10. This coin gets to 2.5, I get 4 coins. I have 7 coins, but what Royal Q will consider, the 7 coins are these ones, the position quantity. What Royal Q will consider is adding up the 3 and create what we call the average price. Now, the average price, ladies and gentlemen, when the average price is greater than the current price, we shall suffer from what we call floating loss. But floating loss is unrealized loss. Because the value of the coin has gone down. If you have capital, you can get out of floating loss by putting in more money. For example, I tap on buy and I put the exact position amount up there, which is 176, and my floating loss moves from -22 to -11. If I have more capital, I can put in $1,000 and it gets to 3. Okay, but only do that if you are sure that this coin is going up. We believe in the next 1 hour, you'll be able to see that and take decision by yourself and know what to do. Now, what is floating profit? Floating profit is when the average price, now this one is in between, the average price is greater than the current price. And so we have what we call floating profit. And that is what causes the sell. But this one is in between. Having explained that, I want to go to circle. And on circle, ladies and gentlemen, we have the graph on top. We have the graph on top. The graph here has the icon, and this icon takes us to the profit list. These are copy traders, those that are making money, the hot list and the popularity list. And it's up to you. You can choose any trader. Remember, any trader you choose, you're just copying their strategy. You're not copying their coins, right? You are copying their strategy, and they can feel free to move from one coin to another. No emotions attached. You can pick those mostly used. You can pick those popularly used. If you are new and you want to start with a copy trader, yes, it is good. You can pick a copy trader, but remember, no royal queue, no copy trader control the market. They just design for you the parameters. And when you use them, follow their instructions. For example, you say, hey, I want to use auto trader. He has instructions. Please, he has instructions. Follow his instructions, right? Follow his instructions, right? Follow his instructions and listen to his instructions. Okay. All right. So I'll leave that there. And we have dynamic. They usually provide what is happening in their apps, what are they doing, la 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 la. And today I see Chuchu, I see JD Winner, Chuchu, I see this guy is providing what he's doing. Okay, this is Frank. Okay, I see iBot is showing his results. This guy is showing his results, what's happening with his results. Okay, so you can see the manage. These are the circles you have joined. Also, when I started with Avengers. I went to Big Pool, CNS Academy, 100 Profit, Crown Jewel, Kingas, Sigi, FA Bot, DNAV, CPT. I've done all these. And so plus, you can scan or you can create a circle. People usually ask me, what are the precautions of creating your own circle? So you can't create a circle at the moment. Complete the following conditions for upgrading to admin. Complete 100 profitable orders in the past 7 days. If you trade by yourself and you make 100 profitable orders in the past 7 days, and your total profit reaches 1,000, you can be a circle owner. Let me tap on this circle again. Create your circle. You want to create your circle. You need to have made 100 profitable orders in 7 days. You can't teach people what you have not done. And you have must made $1,000 within those 7 days by trading yourself. And they are also, when you pass this, now it cannot show me the second part. When you pass this, temptation, we block from the circle, we block accounts. There are so many things that are telling you here. Okay, having answered that, let me go to news. Now here, this is where, now I want to run a promo before I go started. News, I want everybody come to my counselor here. Can everybody open their royal queue, please? Come to my counselor, please, and chat your counselor. Say hi to your counselor, please. There's something I want us to realize. You're on this call, okay? Go to my counselor, chat your counselor, please. Chat the person direct brought you in the business, okay? Please, can you do that? Can you do that? Please chat your counselor. Hey. Some people hate their counselors. Please, can you chat your counselor? No emotions attached. Please, can you chat your counselor, ladies and gentlemen? Chat your counselor, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, chat your counselor. I'm going to be, okay, chat your counselor, please. Can you chat your counselor? Let me see if people are chatting me so that I can see if this can be duplicated. You know, we have so many people in our teams that we don't know. Okay, and okay, can we okay, I see some messages here. Hey, yes. Now, imagine everybody is chatting, you know, here. I have these great leaders. We are like family. This is Leader Loreda. This is Leader Esther Ann. This is Mr. Mbirus Perito. This is Leader Doris Angel. You know, these are V6. These are V6 material. V6. We agreed. Nowhere. Since I brought them, I told them you are going nowhere until we all reach V6. It's an agreement. When I discover they are joining another platform, I go for them. I'm lying. But these guys, we have really agreed we must reach V6 together. So when they try to do some little forex, I tell them I'm seeing these days you. So make sure you identify your people and make sure they are really pushing to V6, all right? And so I hope that is at home. So chat your counselor, all right? Done that. Okay, I'm already touching the second hour, but I'll be okay. Let me now on circle done news. Now news, you can liking. These are some of the things you have liked before. Maybe someone, maybe you can comment, all right? You can comment, maybe you commented on the group. You can join. Okay, you can join group chats, all right? When you join a group chat, the group chat starts from V1, there is V2, there is V3, there is V4, there is V5. But the fact is, you cannot join a group chat of a level you haven't reached. So if you were V1, you only see V1. If you become a V2, then you will see V2. When you become V3, you will say V3 chat. When you become V4, you say V4 chat. When you become V5, you say V5 chat. Done. Mine. Okay. Here at mine, the following are very important. Just give me 3 minutes. This is going to be done. First and foremost, hide your email. You have your rank, your email, then you'll have the arrow here. So tap on the arrow, and on the arrow, please protect this. Okay, I'll first, by the way, protect this, your IUD number, okay? Protect it so much, don't overexpose it, right? And now, make sure you write in your real name, write in your nickname, let it be your real name. Let it not be your swaggerific name. Let not be your money-making name, your real name for easy identification. So when someone joins your team, help them, let them see it is you. Let them see it is you. I've used Julius's link for identification, period, done. Now, profession edition, okay? Profession edition, please make sure your profession edition is here. You switch it on. Switch it on. If it's not on, switch it on, please. It will give you the most volatile coins. All answers there, tap on any. The green one is the right answer and submit. Simple. Next, member center I've explained, asset I've explained, API I've explained. Let me go to team. Okay, now this is team. And here team, your direct quantification, I've shared my link with only 21 people. Okay, 21, okay. And I have 16,498. And I'm working so hard to become a V6, all right? Okay. And I don't want to do the mistakes we did. Please don't forget how we shared how to build your business. This is you. Build your second account, put in your third account, your fourth account. Please make sure you are using this second account to trade. Please make sure that you bring the person, put the first person here, put the second person here, put your. I'm not. Now I know why people are getting annoyed. I'm explaining. People want to make $1 million. I started from my start and I shared the vision. If you are looking for $1,000, keep on trading. I'm getting there. Now I'm still speaking for people who want to become billionaires. So don't get annoyed. If you don't want to become a billionaire, it's okay. No emotions. Hey, no emotions. If you say, oh, my one account here, I'll keep there. Oh, please, please. No, I'm talking about people who want to become V6. I'm talking about people who are interested in making $1,000 a day. I'm talking about people who want to make $10,000 a day, $20,000 a day, $30,000. I'm talking about people with goals and dreams of making $100,000 a day. And if it is not your vision, please feel cool. Simple. Hey, sometimes I need to speak like that for people not to get annoyed for nothing. So you make sure, okay, no emotions attached. This is you, build here. And please, when you bring people, put them under this one. You bring under this one. You bring under this one. You help them build until they become at least V3. Then they can go and duplicate the same thing. You will forever be rich. Now, what is your responsibility as the builder? When a new person joins your team, this new person has 10 people under them that are potential people. Let this person not explain the business. Stop telling people you are not bringing people. Ask them to bring the people to you. You explain the business for them so that they get someone who joins with 120. Now, this is the formula to success. You can become a V6 in 7 months. And if you get people who can be able to build and they open up these 4 accounts and they get others that can do the same thing, you'll be a V2 and you'll be a V6 within a short period of time. But all of them can't. So when someone joins, please help them. Speak to their people and find the potential people because Royal Q money is sweet. Done. Okay, reward details. This is the money you are making from your team. Okay, and circle rewards, circle. I think this one I've explained. My strategy setting, this is where you set your strategy. Now, this is the strategy for $10,000 and above. You want to trade one shot, you have $10,000 and above. I already have that for the downtrend. I already have that for the upward trend. Hey. You have 10,000? Yes, we teach you. You trade one shot. Trade all coins apart from this coin is called what? This coin is loved by leader Esther and SLP. Apart from SLP, you trade all the coins to one shot. Take profit 1.1. One shot, all coins. If you have 10,000, only trade coins in general. If you have 20,000, trade both in general and in professional. That's all. Okay, I'll give more details if you have those people. Okay, share this where you pick the link. Royal Q feedback. Please, if you have a challenge with your application, you have a comment, you have a complaint, Royal Q online service customer is here. Royal Q online customer service is here. And that's where I report all my cases. Okay, all my cases are here. All my cases are here. And I keep on speaking to the customer. I ask them questions that I don't understand. And they have been guiding me since the day I started the business. You know, I'll never forget this day. I wanted to rank up. I think I was I think I was, I don't know. I think I was, I think I was, I think I wanted someone, I think, activated in my team. So I just want to show you confidence. Okay, I have not received my 30%. What can I do? The robot prompts that insufficient balance. I was annoyed with Royal Q. I was tough. They answered me. Are you talking about the user? They gave me the user that activated here. No user. So I was tough. So I was explained. I provided my evidence and evidence is there, but no funds on my account. Can you provide the account? I provided. This speed here is not to you. Oh, yet I transferred. I thought I shared, and I really discovered that the account was not activated. Okay, and I was speaking, and I just want to show you have a challenge. Please come to the back office. There is a day. Can I have my royal chew, my victory recognition? Is there something wrong with you? And you know, let me get into the second part. I think I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when I had come from my online platforms, I became a V2 and I was expecting Royal Q to give me really a Thanksgiving. And, and I wanted a flyer. So they told me, we have already given you one. Is there something wrong with you? Okay, so beginner's guide, please come here. Let's announcement. Beginner's guide. Anything you want to know is here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that is Royal Q feedback. Security center, please don't account. Okay, don't tap on delete account, because once you delete, I hope I don't do it. Once you delete, it can't be. You can change your email, you can change your password. Okay, done. Right, system settings. Okay, make sure you always have the latest version, the firm version. You can change to your currency, USDT, Naira. Okay, we have some few, so that your money can appear in that currency. All right. Language, you can use English, Italia, Espanol, Indonesia. Those are some of that we have. You can also request a language. You want to know about the activation code, you can activate from this side. Put in the activation code and agree, and you can renew your account, those that want to renew their accounts. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And that marks the first session of our day today. Okay, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, right? Welcome back from the first session. I want us to go into the second session. That was the first session. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go into the second session, okay? And the second session, ladies and gentlemen, okay? All right, okay, okay. Hey, some people were enjoying. I see some claps, some love hearts. Now there are those that can't give anything. Okay, 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 okay. I had not said that. Someone is saying me, you had not said give some love hearts, some thanks. Okay, so now I've said, let me see. All right, okay. Now I've said, let me see. Okay, 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 all right, okay. Okay, now let us go to the second part, right? Okay, now in the second part, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about two main things, all right? And this time around, I'm going to be helped. I'm going to be helped. I have so many people that are superstars in this, and but I'll keep it basic. The reason why I want to keep it too basic is because I want to introduce this to the new people into the crypto market space, all right? And now we want to talk about trading. Okay, now, one of the major ways of making money into the crypto business is to trade. But a few people can have good capital to trade. And so, like my brother from Malaysia, the V6, he said, if someone has $10,000 and above, you can really enjoy the crypto market space. Why? Because she shared the idea of trading one shot, trade all the 71 coins apart from SLP. And you can change from when the market is having an upward trend to when the market's having a downward trend, and you can still keep making profit. And using that strategy, I think I start from there, then I go to my friends that have little capital. Then I go to Trading View and using Nomics. Okay. And so shared. I tried to put the settings here. but I've not yet edited the margin calls, but I will. Now, both are conservative, and the downward trend, depending on your capital, the first buying amount could be $15 or $30. The margin calls limit are 70. The whole position take profit is 1.1. The whole position take profit callback 0.1. The buy-in callback 0.2. And it's a one shot. Now the margin call configuration, I had not taken time to edit, but I can just talk about it. From the first call, it is 0.7. The first call is 0.7 up to the 30th call. I hope my answer for that first is clear. So you put in 0.7 up to the 30th call, depending on your cap. But if you have 10,000, you will only trade coins in general. If you have 20,000, you trade both in general and in professional. Now here, it is 1.2 up the 30th call. Okay, but because majority of people have little capital, those that want this, I think I will. I want to spare the time. I will come back if interested, and I'll give you the rest of the settings. Okay, let's move on to the main thing. Now you trade all the coins apart from those in professional. If you have $10,000 and you trade one shot, make sure all coins are one shot. It's a buy sell, give you profit. Only tap repeat again with a cycle or trade again, because you just need to come here, trade settings. Now this one has no API. You see batch, select all and put in the trade setting. The market changes from going down to going up, you tap trade settings, you choose, you change, as simple as that. But okay, now let me go to those that have little capital. One of the dangerous things while trading is to go blind. Someone gives you a signal. Go and trade this coin, and you enter with a blind eye. So because you enter with a blind eye, hey, I've talked enough. One of my hosts is here. I've been looking for her until she has just joined. Now it is very deadly to join with a blind eye. And because you join with a blind eye, you miss out on profit because you don't know what to do. Maybe you want to sit there by yourself because of your little capital, pick up a coin and trade it by yourself. And so within the next session, I don't know, leader was I on the call, my leader, so that I can also have some break. Okay, as I confirm whether she's on the call. Okay, leader was.
Yes, I'm on the call. Yes, I'm on the call, leader Julius.
All right, thank you so much. Now I want us to take our people through how to use Nomics and how to use TradingView to confirm their trades. And what I wanted to just add on a little bit is that if we come to our Royal Q account, let me share my screen. Maybe you want to look at these hot coins and you want to confirm whether you could pick Doge and trade, or you want to pick Inch and trade, or Link and trade on the hot coins that are doing well in the market. All these with the trading volume. And maybe you want to pick TRX. You want to look at these coins that are provided here. Look at them in whether they are provided by Nomics or whether they are predicted by Nomics. You confirm with your TradingView app and be able to take a good percentage from the market. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite a V3 by rank all the way from Zimbabwe to give us the knowledge for free. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something people need to pay for. So can we give her some thumbs up, some love hearts that she's going to provide free knowledge for you to go and enjoy money. So if it is for free, can we welcome her with some love hearts? This is free knowledge only in the Royal Q business. Only in the Royal Q business. Only in the Royal Q business. Wow, welcome, my leader. Take over, please.
Hi, Leader Julius. I'm trying to log in with another device that I use for analyzing Nomics. So be patient with me. Yes, I think I've logged in. Let me log out.
Yes. I've made you, I think, a co-host on that second device. Let me confirm with you. Maybe before she comes back, let me share testimonies. Hey. you know, sometimes a pastor may say we chase demons and people don't believe until they have testimony. Until they have testimony. Okay. Let me first share a testimony from the V2, V3. That's where I saw a lot of excitement. Let me share. Okay, you know, someone provides a signal, and look at what leaders do nowadays. She picks the signal with confidence and invests her $2,000 because she knows that this coin is going to provide results. Look at this. And people are really finishing the money from the market because of knowledge. Look at this continuous 77, 122, 43, 50, zero floating loss because he's confident that this is going to give me the profit. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to share with you is purely evidence result-oriented business. Zero floating loss. Zero floating loss. You know, you are joining the right trade at the right time, and it's going to give you profit. You take your 5%, your 2%, your 6%, your 3%, your 7%, depending on your own decision. And if you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, give me some thumbs up. I think the leader is now ready. Okay, is now ready. Okay, so you need to make sure you have a pen. You need to make sure you have a book. You need to make sure you have somewhere to write. You need to make sure you have somewhere to write. You know, usually I say it's the note takers that the action takers, because if you are not taking, you don't write. It's not takers that are action takers. If you don't write notes, you don't take action. Welcome, Leader Wazi.
Okay, thank you so much, Leader Julius. Yes, it's true. That testimony there that you were showing is our upliner, Leader Preshi, and we practice these things that we're going to teach today. This is how we know for sure that this coin is performing well. So what I want to tell people here is that these things are not like 100%, but they give you a better chance of winning a trade other than just joining in, just taking a trade without knowledge. So we found that what we have is not a money problem. We have what is a knowledge problem. The money is available for everyone, but the knowledge is scarce. So when we have the knowledge, it means that we can maximize on that knowledge and we can make profits. So first of all, what you need to do is to have the apps. You need to download the apps. We've got the Nomics app, but you can also access these through your Chrome, but it's always better to use the app. So I want to go through the Chrome, this device that I use Chrome for Nomics. So I just go on the Nomics website. It's nomics.com. So Nomics is a predictor app. Predictor, we mean that it makes predictions of the behavior of price action or market of the market. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to put your coins, if you're trading with Yobi, you want to put your coins on the watch list, all the coins that are in Yobi. If you are trading with Binance, the same, or Coinbase, the same. So you put all your coins on the watch list. So when you've put all your coins on the watch list, you can just access them on a list, this list like this, that looks like this. So we will take any coin here to analyze. So let's take, I usually like to take the coins in red. You understand that we buy coins at a cheaper price, or we buy and sell, right? So we're buying cheaper and we're selling at a high price. So I always like to take a coin that is cheap. So we take the coins that are red. Now let's take Avalanche. So I'm going to take Avalanche, and here it's on number 11 in terms of its performance. So I'll take Avalanche. I'll just click there on the Avalanche, and then it's going to give me a graph, a page that looks like this. So with Nomics, it gives you the whole information about that coin that you're analyzing, the markets. If you're somebody who likes to learn, you will learn a lot about the assets. We know that these coins are like crypto assets. So you need to know at least what this asset is about. So there's the information, you've got the overview of the markets and the historical data. Historical data is in how it's been performing in the past, the news regarding Avalanche and the reviews on it, everything, where you buy it and all those things. The community, if you want to follow the Avalanche community, they are there on Telegram, they are there on Twitter, all those things. So the information is available to us. It's just us. We need to have a different mindset in terms of learning. Otherwise, everything is available for us to win. So then there's this graph. It comes in like this. So we're not really, right now, we want to see the prediction. So predictions help us with planning. That's how we do it in our team. It makes us plan. So because there's a daily prediction, there's a weekly prediction, there's a monthly prediction, you can even predict in a year if Nomics has enough data on that crypto asset. So, and then we go to the prediction. Here we're on the price. We go to prediction, right? And there's a new thing here, return on capital. We'll talk about that, return on investment calculator. It shows you how much you can make a day according to the predictions. When you're looking at the predictions, how much you can make a day. So what we have here now is the actual price, which is in red, and the prediction price, which is the dotted steps there. You can see the dotted steps that are going up and down there. Those are the predictions. So Nomics gathers all this information from fundamentals. Fundamentals are just news. It's news. In simple terms, it just means news. So I'm going to change it to daily because we want to see the performance on a day-to-day basis. I was on a weekly one. So I've changed it to daily. So here we are. This is the time frame as it happens now, because we see this red, this is called a line graph. There are different types of price lines. There's a line graph, there's a candle graph. So it gives a line graph in the prediction chart, right? On the right side, we've got the prices going down there horizontally. And then vertically at the bottom, we've got the dates, right? The 19th, the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, those are the dates. And right there at the right, extreme right, we've got the prices. So what's happening right now is that we see, let me try to zoom it like this. Please let me know if you can't see, because last time we were presenting and people didn't see the screen properly. So yes. So here it is. You see this red dotted line here. It's showing us the price as it is right now in real time. And then the dotted lines on top are the predictions. That's what was predicted by Nomics, that the prices were going to be around these areas, around $84 on the 21st. On the 21st, this is the date. So what you do is you tap on the screen. Sorry, my screen was not responding. You tap on the screen like this. So this is going to show you the date. So I usually like to change my time zone because Nomics always has a default time zone, which is the UTC. So my time zone is the Joburg time, Johannesburg time, UTC +2. So to be accurate, because I want to plan, right, according to my timeline. So if I put here, it actually tells me that it's 12 o'clock, around 12 o'clock, the prices, the prediction says the prices might be around 82.33. That's what it shows, around 12 o'clock on this same date. Today is what? Sorry, guys. It's 23 April. Today's 23 April. So this is the real time. In my country, it's around 10 o'clock right there. So I've set my time to go with what's happening in my country right now. It's about 10 o'clock, close to 11 o'clock. And then it shows me what's going to happen, the probability of the market going up on the 25th of April. So I write these things down in my notebook. I write avalanche. I should watch it on the 25th of April around 2 a.m. because Nomics predicted that it might go up. So the use of indicators, these are tools, right? We call them tools, indicators. It's pretty much like the weather forecast. If you listen to the weather forecast, it's always telling us that, oh, today there's a 50% chance of rain. Tomorrow there's a 20% chance of rain. Sometimes it doesn't rain even when the weather prediction has said it's going to rain. So we take, we are most careful when using these tools, but they act as a guideline for us. So now that, let's say I want to enter the market right here, I'm not just going to enter based on the prediction. I'm going to use the prediction as one witness, and I will use two other witnesses, so that if we have 3 or more witnesses agreeing, then we enter the market. So we are no longer just blindly entering the market. Remember, the market is affected by a lot of things, by fundamentals, those news. We know what was happening with Russia and Ukraine recently. Bitcoin was on a bullish trend, and then that conflict was happening, and then all of a sudden we started going on a bearish trend. So these are the things, these are the realistic things that happen on the market. So when you're using indicators, you must know that you always take into consideration all things. We must train ourselves to listen to these news. We must train ourselves to use more indicators. So don't get used on one indicator. You must gather at least 3 indicators that will agree so that you enter the market. So, so avalanche, we see what is going on with avalanche here. The actual prices here that are going up and down in the red, up and down. So we know that we buy on a dip. So do you see these little dips here that are in the actual trade line, this line graph? There, it has little dips here. This is where we enter the market. And then we take advantage of what is called retracements. These things are called retracements. When the market goes down a little bit, it's retracing. We enter it here, and then it goes up a little bit. We sell at the top, and then it retraces. This is when you're doing short-term trades. But let's say you decide to take one coin and hold it for a long time. So let's take an example of where I'm pointing out here on the 18th of April. What happened on the 18th of April? We saw that the market started to go, if you had bought here at the bottom of this line graph here in the dip, it went up and then it went down a little bit. It went up, it went down a little bit. The market, even when it's on an upward trend, it doesn't go straight upward trend. It goes up and retraces a little bit, up and retraces a little bit. So if you're a person who's doing short-term trades, you take advantage of those little dips you buy, and then those little ups you sell, little dips you buy. But you can also use the same method to wait for a long time. So this kind of thing needs patience, because sometimes when people see this little dip, they panic and then they sell. But what we see, according to the prediction here, that the prediction was also telling us this is going to go on an upward trend, even though it wasn't showing the correct price, but it did go up. So if you're taking this coin here and waited from the 18th of April to the 20th of April, avalanche was on an upward trend for 2 days, you were going to make a lot of money. So how do you know how much money you're going to make? You I'm pointing out here on the extreme right, if you see, that's $72.24, from $72.24 to $81.19. So how do you calculate the percentage, the rise in percentage? You say 81.22 minus 72, right? The answer you get, you divide by 100. So that's how you see the rise in percentage. And it gives you a better chance, if you're looking at the nomics, it gives you a better chance to know that, is the rise going to be a big rise or is it going to be a small rise? For example, this rise from here, from the $80 to 92 to $83 is not the same as the rise here, is the rise that is here from $79 to $84. So this is how you know how to enter the market and what percentage to expect. So let's say you calculate and you get at least a percentage of 10%. You do not want to put on 10% exactly, but you want to be modest and put somewhere between 5% to 7% to give that room for error, because markets are not predicted 100%. All we do, we use what is called probabilities in market. The indicators that we use, they teach us probability. So when we are measuring, we always say the market probably will reach this. We don't say definitely the market will be 10%. That's why we are different from return on investment capital, because we are trading on real market conditions, which you cannot precisely say it's guaranteed that the market will be 10%. We use the probabilities. And these tools are what help us to measure the probability of the market, right? So after I've looked at this for planning purposes, I have planned, I know I have an idea of what the probabilities of avalanche behave in a certain way during this whole week, because here we've got this date from the 18th of April and to the 27th of April. So I can make my plans regarding that particular asset. And after I've done that, I go to trading view to look at the charts, right? So you also want to download the app, the Trading View app. You make sure you download the Trading View app. Okay, let me rate them. They are 5-star. They're wonderful. Okay, so let's go to Avalanche again. AVAX. So we see, like sometimes,
my leader,
if you're using
before you continue, sorry for interruption. Sorry for interruption.
Yeah, no problem.
Before you continue, I wanted us to first answer some few questions from the other app, because so that now they are from the Nomics. Someone has some questions, maybe how to set it up. I'll not trust me. I will just allow only two questions from that application, and then you come back to Trading View. And as you get started, there are people who are new, and I just want you to start from setting up on Trading View. So I will only accept 2 questions, and then we shall be able to continue with the training. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Right.
They can, whoever wants to ask can go ahead.
Okay, so let me start with Namasa Emmanuel John. Please, could you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Okay, thank you, my leader Julius. I'm happy to be in this Zoom. My question is, I think leader Julius, I can ask on the Nomics, the previous. No, we just
that's what I'm talking about.
Understand website and we can access it. Please be clear. Second question. Since we have the prediction curve and then we have the real price curve, the one which is in red. The prediction curve, which is in white dotted line, shows that for it, it is ahead of the current red price curve. Now, when I'm calculating the percentage increase or decrease according to the prediction, imagine now the prices are up because the prediction lines show that they are up beyond the red real price curve. Do I just use that percentage, then I incorporate it on the red, even if the red is below, but I use the prediction curve, the way it is moving, I check the difference, or I've not understood that bit of how to get that percentage difference. Since the dotted line of prediction is up and the red line of real price is below, and it is always behind the prediction line. I don't know whether my question is somehow clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I get your question, but like I said, the nomics is not 100%. All indicators are not 100%, but they're a guideline. You understand? They're a guideline. So you see what is happening here. You've got the actual price. Okay, did you see what happened here? Like on the 18th of April here. The actual price is this one at the bottom here in the dip here. And then the prediction was here on the top. The Nomics was predicting that Avalanche should be around $76. But as it also happened that they predicted that it's going to go up, even though the actual price was lower, it did go up. Do you understand? Hello? Do you hear me here?
Yes, please.
So it did go up even though it was lower than the predicted price. So it's a guideline to show us the zones or the timelines that the coin could go up. It might not be precisely the predicted price, but it's a guideline to show us that it might, on these actual zones, on these times, because with the Nomics, the most important thing here is the timing. Here on the 18th of April, you have to see what time it is and sort of speculate and sort of like for instance here, around the prediction was that the 19th of April at 2 a.m., the prices were going to go on a sharp increase. They went up a little bit earlier than 2 a.m., which is around 8 o'clock, and they continued to go up, even though they went on a temporary dip here, they continued to go up. So these predictions are not to say 100% it's going to go up the way it's saying, but it's to give us an indication of the time zones we should expect an uptrend. Okay, let's look at another coin besides just Avalanche. Let's look at another asset. So that we can have an appreciation of, for example, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. And then we go on the prediction on a daily, right? So did you see what was happening here? What is happening here? The increases started a little bit later, or they start a little bit early, but it gives you an overview of what can happen. So let's say the increase started right here, some time before the prediction, which said the increase was going to start on the 20th of at midnight on the 19th of April. So you know that definitely something is going to happen in terms of rising in trend, because it doesn't have to follow the exact steps like is in the block like this, but it shows us there'll be an increase. And there was, if you see, if you had entered here, or even if you entered here, there was this increase that came here, and then it went down a little bit and the increase continued and then it went down as the prediction. You see, this prediction did predict that the prices were going to go down on the 22nd of April around midnight, and it did go down around that time. It went down and up a little bit, just like that. So it's what can I say? It doesn't have to follow these steps, these rigid steps. It can be below the price, the prediction price, but still it shows us that there's going to be an uptrend, even from the bottom or from the actual price to the real price. Because here, did you see, it actually retouched the prediction and the actual price here met, if you see, and then it went down, but then it continued to go on an upward trend. So I don't know if I've answered your question, Leader.
Yes, I think you have tried to answer him.
Yeah.
Generally, I think his question was going so much to either compare the current price. What I think he needs to understand is that it's a prediction. And so since it's just a prediction, he just needs to look at how the prediction is performing. And like you said, you need at least 3 witnesses to confirm with another parameter to see if what the prediction is saying is what might take place, right? So let us go into Leader Aminata. Thank you so much for that amazing explanation.
Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, according to where you are. My name is Leader Aminata, and I'm joining you from France. I'm very happy to be part of this Zoom. Now, I have one question, please, if you can allow me to ask. My question is, the app that you are talking about, which is Nomics, I want to know more about it. Is it an app that you have to create an account before getting access to it, or how does it work, please? Thank you very much in advance.
Okay, so you don't, with the Nomics, you don't necessarily have to have an account. You can access it on your Chrome, your normal internet platform. You can access it on Chrome. But if you want to have an app, you have to open an account with it so that you can add your assets on the watch list and stuff. So it's accessible to anyone. So you go to nomics.com if you're using Chrome. If you're using iOS, you go on the, hello? If you're using Google, you go on Google Play and you say Nomics, it will come out and then you download the app.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope that one is answered. I'll try to unmute Osia, but Osia has a very bad feedback. So I think she needs a better environment. Let me go to Leader Esther Ann. I think Leader Minata, it's fine now. Leader Esther Ann.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning, my leaders. Good morning. Thank you, Leader Watsi. Well done. We really appreciate your trainings here. And I just have a request. If it is possible for you to use the annotations to practically do some few calculations about how to get the percentage of the predicted prices, just maybe using that of AVAX, which you have just explained, for the benefit of the new people we have around here, so they can know how to do their calculations and then take certain percentage from the predicted price.
Okay. This device that I use, I think I'm the one who's challenged in terms of where to find the annotation. I'm using a different device. I use a larger device if I'm doing this training so that I can see, but I'll have to, what can I say? I think if people are taking down notes, if they are writing it down, they'll be able to understand how to reach a percentage. So it's actually just simple maths, all right? Without using the annotations, let me explain how you get a percentage in increase, right? If you're taking notes, please take notes and listen very carefully. So here I'm saying that, for example, we've got this screen here, right? It shows these steps, right? Or if anyone can show me how you can use annotations on an iPad. I'm using an iPad. Does anybody know where I get the annotations?
I see Leader Brian's hand is up. Okay, I see Leader Doris. Okay, you can continue, please.
It's not possible with the iOS devices. You cannot get the annotation unless you screenshot and you use the edit option. But you can't use the annotation. It's only available on the Android devices. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I tried to take a screenshot.
But I believe you can still explain. You can still explain. Me, I wrote notes here and I saw it was simple. So I think you can still explain and someone can understand.
Yeah, I think if you're taking notes, it's easy to understand because now this is not just nomics. This is basic maths things that we're learning when we're young.
Sorry, leaders. Sorry, leader. Sorry, leader. I can assist. I've already it on my phone.
Okay, so can I stop sharing, Leader Brian, so that you can assist with the percentage?
Yeah, just a minute. Yep. Yes.
All right. Okay.
You see my screen? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, you are sure.
Okay. So when we are there now on this Nomics, this is AVAX. So what we do, you see here, if we go, it's just this 81, and then it's saying it's gonna rise here. It's going up to, let's say, straight on, it's going to 83.5. Or what you are saying is 83 minus that, you get 2.5, which is 2.5 divided by 81 times 100. If you got calculator, what do you have, leaders? Maybe of 2.5 divided by 100. So what do we get, leaders?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to show the method of how to get to a percentage. So people now can do for themselves how to, calculate for themselves.
Oh, yeah. So what we just saying, leaders, when you see any of this like this, you just come to wherever, where is it clear this? You come to here to the, where hours before it rises, you have to enter the trade and then not about here. And then you go all the way here, you check to see what's the position here. Or what you're doing is just to calculate the increase of that gap. And then you roughly know. It's like leader would say, if it's 10%, since these are predictions, you can get 6.5 or 7% because they aren't gonna be 100% for that. So yeah, that's what you can. The importance is just these figures, the top one and the bottom one. That's what I can say, yes. And what you were explaining about that, sometimes the prediction can be up or can be down of the current existing one. So yeah, all good. Thank you, leaders. Let me just get out of this.
Okay.
Yep.
So I hope people understand now. I think it's more understandable. So the important thing is to understand how the method of getting the percentage. So every step gives a percentage. Every step higher gives a percentage. And every step lower, you can also do it in reverse, right? To see from the top to the bottom, if the prediction was at the top, to see how much it's going to decrease by in percentage. So you can do it both ways, upwards and downwards. Okay. So like we were saying that that's not the only thing that you do. You also use other indicators to agree with the same indicator. And now let's say we're analyzing AVAX, like we said. So AVAX on this trading view, you can also access it on your Chrome. It's tradingview.com, or you can download the app at every service provider of whatever phone you're using, an iOS or an Android phone. So you say tradingview.com. So TradingView is the platform that provides charts for most of the trading apps. So TradingView has a lot of things. It's got charts for indices, it's got charts for stocks, it's got charts for futures, for Forex, and for crypto. Every chart that is there, it exists on TradingView. So I like to use a larger device, because first of all, it's going to show me a picture that is here, like on my right here, the blue with the blue graph. So this blue graph kind of shows me where the prices have been.
Sorry, leader, please share your screen. You're not sharing your screen. Share your screen, please.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, sorry. So I think something happened there. Oh, can you see my screen now?
Yes, good. Thank you.
Hello, can you see it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I was saying that if you're using a larger device, it will give you this part where you can sort of see an overview before you go to the chart. This one is called a line graph, and it's very visual. It shows you the volatility of the asset that you're looking at. Like right now, we see that AVAX is very volatile because it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you're going to take advantage of what we call retracement, this is a very good coin to take, because you see this, what is going on the line graph here, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's a very good coin to trade and take advantage of retracement. Retracements meaning that you go at the bottom, you enter your trades at the bottom, and you sell at the tops, right? So then we say we want to see the view, the full chart. So there we go. Sorry, I'm not so sure what happened. I think we're analyzing this the previous day, and I forgot to okay, we'll go to end. It's just as good. And then we go to something like this. So don't worry about the blue things that are there. That's another thing that I'm learning. It's called, they are called resistance and support zones. So that's something else I'm testing. So the main thing here that we're learning is the RSI indicators. So these are the things that we use to confirm even what we're seeing on Nomics. So we don't just use Nomics, we use other indicators to confirm. So I've got two types of RSI, but for people who are beginning, I mostly recommend the stochastic RSI, which is at the bottom, which has two lines, the red and the blue. That's what I recommend, because it's very visual and it's smooth and it's easy on the eye, because it goes up and down like that and it's smooth, right? So this other RSI has one RSI. In the middle, we have a moving average line. So, okay, let's just concentrate on these two, the RSI at the bottom and the candles at the top. So if you're using the RSI, what you need to do, we see that at the bottom here, the candle has reached what is called the 0 percentile. Okay, I've saved some charts that I saved on a screenshot screenshot. So let me go to the charts that I saved so that I can write. It's easier when I'm writing and people can see. Yeah, for example, this one, this particular one, and I can write on this one. So we see what is happening with this chart here. It's got this RSI. This one is the RSI that I said goes up and down, this one. So, and these are the candles. So the RSIs react to what's happening with the candles, these candles. So they sort of move together. It means relative strength index. They show the strength of the coin in terms of its movement in price action. So at the bottom here, we've got the 0 percentile line. And in the middle, we've got the 50 percentile line. And at the top, usually the 100 percentile line on the RSI. So I have my own strategy. So when you are a trader, when you're starting to trade, you should have a strategy that you follow. And that strategy, you follow it rigidly and you follow it to the dot. You test it first and then you follow it. So when you now get these these signals from the group, you are not just going to enter a trade. What you do at first is to check out what's going on with the RSIs. So if the RSI is at the bottom, like here, this RSI was also in agreement. So we've got one agreement, the second agreement, and this is the third agreement because it's right there at the bottom. And did you see what happened immediately? On here on the crossing and here at the bottom, immediately there was a change in trend and then the candles went up. I usually analyze the 1 hour candles. So which means this was the 1 day candles. This was 1 day of an upward trend, 2, a little retracement here, 3, 4, 5. So you'd have been 5 days in profits if you had entered here at the bottom, right? So trading is about timing, the right time to enter. So unlike somebody who entered a trade here in the 50 percentile when the RSI was in the middle, in the 50 percentile, they are not going to get as much profit as somebody who entered here at the top, right? Because they only have this small uptrend, maybe possibly 2 day uptrend, right? So unlike a person who entered here. And sometimes what happens if you enter at the bottom, at the 50 percentile, anything can happen in the market. As we can see, do you see this top, this upward trend didn't even reach the 100 percentile. It didn't reach the 100 percentile. So if you tried to get in here, you are waiting for the thing to go up to the 100 percentile, you're most probably going to lose because it's just a short-term trend. But if you had gotten here and then the RSI went to at least 70% here, you are going to get a little bit more profits, as we can see what happened here. It actually goes in agreement because the movements, this is the section, what was happening in this section here. So the movements are actually in agreement with what is happening with the candles there. So what I do is, if you want to be profitable in trading, you take a strategy, you follow that strategy, and even when the signal is cold and you see other people, don't suffer from fear of losing out. Go to your RSI charts, check the performance of the coin. Is it at the bottom? Is it at least at the 0 percentile? Or you can at least enter when maybe it's moved up to somewhere here, a little bit above 0, and then you can get your profits. Because if you enter at the bottom, remember, we are buying low and selling high. So the RSI helps us to buy here at the bottoms, buy at the bottoms, right? And sell high. This is where we get our profits, remember. So you don't want to enter a trade when it's above the RSI like this, or when there's a crossing, right? when there's a crossing that happens like this, you don't want to enter a trade, because this crossing with the RSI also, we've got the blue line and the orange line. The blue line, when it meets the orange line, it means there's a change in direction. If it was an upward trend, the blue line is on top and the orange line is at the bottom. This signifies an upward trend. And then the crossing of those lines, when the blue line goes to the bottom, it already shows us that there's a change in direction, just like what happened here. The direction is the bottom. So now, if you are a trader and then a signal is called and you go to your RSI and you see this kind of situation, you are not going to, you don't enter a trade, because it means that it's going down. Unless you open your margin calls or you're doing that cycle trading and you want to buy deep, 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 and you've got lots of money, you can then enter, for example, because this is a daily chart. The candles represent a day, 1 day. So I like to trade on the 1 day chart as opposed to the hourly charts, because the 1 day charts are more predictable, or the probabilities are higher in terms of if you, let's say you're calculating your probabilities, it's better on a larger time frame than on an hourly time frame, because on an hourly time frame, the candles move very fast, and sometimes it's not always the truth. It doesn't predict the truth. But for example, if you see this one is a daily candle and something happens like this, you know, for example, that this was definitely an uptrend in the market the whole day, right? But if it's an hourly chart, it doesn't really show you the larger picture of the market, right? So, and also the thing with daily charts is that you can rest assured, if you know that I've entered at the bottom here, you can rest, you can just go the whole day, 24 hours, waiting on one trade, and it fetches you a larger percentage than an hourly chart. So this is how we use the Nomics and the RSIs together. So I also want to say something about if the market is ambiguous. What do I mean by ambiguous? It's like, it's not really telling you anything. For example, do we see what is happening with the RSI here? This is no time to enter. This is no time to enter, because it seems like the market is undecided. It's just moving like up and down and up and down. You want to enter when the RSI is boldly moving up and down. It's like up and down like that in an orderly manner. But if it shows something like this, an ambiguity like this, you know that it's not really the perfect time to enter. So these indicators are like a map that every person who trades must learn to read. So if you learn to read the map, you follow the rules of the map. You just don't do what you're feeling. You act sort of like the robot. The robot only does what is supposed to be done. So you only enter at the bottoms. If at all, you wait for this to be at a 0% up. So do you see these two numbers here? So if you see the orange line written 0, it will be here. It means it will be here. And then you enter the market. But even if it's a little bit above 0, it's still safe to enter. But you don't want to enter here or here, because sometimes the market can turn around here, as we see what happened here. It's turned around here. But if you had entered before on previous thing, you were going to fetch some profits. So that's what I have for you leaders today. If there's any questions or any additions or any observations, please share with me. And yeah. Thanks, leaders.
Wow. Before we go in for questions, can we appreciate? Wow, can you appreciate, ladies and gentlemen? I see people are burning with questions. They want first ask before they appreciate. Can we appreciate our leader for the wonderful work? Well done, right? Free of charge. I know she's tired. I know she's exhausted, right? And I usually say it's very, very important to understand Sometimes it takes time to understand something, and it's only the action takers that will always be the money maker. Sometimes you may not understand everything, but when you keep on attending, you later grasp everything. So I believe people are not here to understand everything today, so that we sleep here. So I will let in, I think, a maximum of 2 questions, all right? Then we can call it a day and we join another day, all right? Because we can't learn everything on the first day, all right? The first time I attended this, I said, okay, I will attend the second time, I will attend the third time until everything gets into my mind. Okay, let us have, thank you so much, Leader Wazi, for that amazing training. Let us now have some 2 questions, okay? I now believe by the end of this call, I can personally, I think we are going to see a new brand of signal givers. Hey, new brand of signal givers. We can now give, hey, I can say take 10%. Take 5%, and within a week you will have your 5% profit. Take 15%, and so because we have the knowledge, right? Someone is laughing. Please, no emotions attached here. Success. No emotions attached. Yeah, I'm just sharing. Okay. No emotion. So thank you so much, Dawazi. So let us have in some questions from Leader Anita. Make you co-host. I see we have Malabas, make co-host. Okay. I see Steve here, make co-host. Let us start with those 3, all right? Let us start with those 3, then we can have in the next. Yes, welcome.
All right. Good morning. Can you hear me, please?
Loud and clear, Leader.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank the hosts. Thank you so much for all you taught us today. I learned so much, and I want to say I'm grateful. Thank you so much. But the RSI, please, can you what's the name of the RSI? Because we have tons upon tons of RSIs in TradingView, but that particular one she was using, I just wanted to know the name of those 2 RSI, because the one I use is different. So I just wanted to know what's the name of the 2 RSIs, please. Thank you.
Okay, that first one that I said is very easy on the eye, and it's easy for people who are beginning. It's called the stochastic RSI. STOCHASTIC, the stochastic RSI. And the other one is the moving average RSI. It has a moving average in the middle. So those are the
RSI.
Yeah, those ones are the ones that
I'm trying to search for it right now. All right, thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.
I think what she's trying to ask is what is the meaning of RSI? Is that correct?
Oh, the meaning is the relative.
No. I wasn't asking for the meaning. I just wanted to know the name of the RSI so that I can add it to my favorites and use it. Thank you.
Good.
Yes, Mr. Julius, you can pass my chance to another buddy because I was asking the same question.
Oh, so Stephen is corrected. Now you lower down your hand. Okay, you lower down so that. Okay, so we go to the Malabas. The Malabas.
Thank you very much for that lovely presentation. My question is, what are your settings on the stochastics, please?
I actually chose the default ones, the ones that come on the app. I didn't make any changes. I just chose the stochastic RSI, and then it appears the way it did. So it's the default setting.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Next question. Mr. Hey, people's hands are down. Was it a miracle or okay? All right. Okay, yes, John.
Thank you, Leader Julius. I would like to thank the leader for that wonderful presentation, which was asked previously. I also had the same, but my other important question is, I wanted to know is to confirm a prediction. Now, I didn't understand having view to compare with my Nomics for the same coin to know whether are they all agreeing. I didn't see the leader bringing out that comparison clearly. Oh, it's me who didn't get it. If she can come back and say AVAX, Nomics said this. Now, when we look at TradingView is saying this. They are agreeing, so it is good to enter. I didn't pick that clearly. Thank you, leader.
Okay, on the agreement part, I was saying that when you go to the Nomics, if you remember, we were showing you the precise timelines to say it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. We are predicting that there's going to be an upward trend, right? And then you go to your trading view to see the proper time to enter. Even though there's an upward trend, you don't want to position yourself on the top of the RSI. You want to take it at the bottom. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, one is to check the performance in terms of prediction. You see that, okay, and you also, because now we've got the timelines involved there, your planning is precisely on your timing to say 2 a.m. when am I going to enter my trades at what time? And then you know that, okay, AVAX is predicted that within maybe the next 2 hours, it's going to go on an upward trend. So how can I enter it? And then you go to trading view, and then you enter, you look at your RSIs and your positioning so that you see when exactly to enter. Because even though the prediction shows that it's going to be an upward trend, and then you take your trade on the top of the RSI, it's not going to help you, is it?
Yes.
So that's the connection there.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I really enjoyed this presentation, but I have a few questions from before. You stopped me from asking the question because of the background noise, but I think now it's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From the previous teachings about the Nomics, she entered a prediction line, and I wanted to know how reliable those predictions are when it comes to trading. Like, where do they get these predictions from? Is it just from fundamentals, or they have a kind of analyst in the Nomics team that gives out these predictions?
Okay, so Nomics is a platform where they gather all sorts of data, right? All sorts of data. They look at the past performance of that asset, the social performance, just like what I can't remember the other one we're using, crypto, Luna Crash, right? So they gather all that data to make a prediction. Some of these things, okay, they are mathematical analysis and they use whatever models that they use, but they gather all the data to see the likelihood, or what can I say, the likelihood of this coin performing well on certain times. But one thing I've learned about the Nomics, those timelines, if you see the timelines of increase are almost always the same, because those are called trading breaks. They are sessions, they're trading sessions that the market has around 2 a.m. My time, I don't know about your other local times, but around 2 a.m., most of the time there's likely an increase in the market because those are called trading breaks. So they use those trading breaks and they can sort of like predict. But predictions are not 100%, like I said. This is the market, right? It's not 100% thing. That's why then we have to use it with other indicators so that they are in agreement. So now if you see a prediction on, what can I say, on Nomics, saying that the market is behaving a certain way, you also have to see the past predictions on that same Nomics to see, is it usually accurate or is it usually close to the prediction? And then you use other indicators in agreement. So that's why I said Nomics is not the only indicator that you use. Even when you are, let's say, on a chart on TradingView and you choose one indicator like the RSI, just the RSI, it's not going to help you. You need at least 3 agreeing indicators because it's the market. The market can do whatever. We can predict that the market is going to go up. Like I gave an example that, and then the Russia and Ukraine conflict happened, and then the markets just suddenly went down. But there was already a prediction on that week that we were on a bullish trend. And then all of a sudden we went on a bearish trend. So those are things that we have to take into cognizance, that the market is always changing. That's why we use more than one indicator.
I hope you're okay now. Last question. Then we are going to have Leader Precious share her results. Then we can call it a day. Kuta, please. Kuta.
Yes, please.
Please ask.
I'm so humbled to attend this training, and it's really vital to me and the group also. My question is like a previous list. I downloaded the trading viewer and tried to cruise through it. I only saw the candles and I failed to insert in the RSIs. So kindly, could you just show me how do you insert in those RSIs?
Oh, okay, Leader, because I already inserted mine, I can't go back to show you how it's done, but I can tell you where to go. You go on the indicators, right? Are you using an app or are you using, what are you using? Are you going through your Chrome or are you using an app? Sorry, I can't hear you. Hello? Sorry?
He's using an app.
He's using an app. Okay, so you go to the bottom. There's a bottom part there, and then there's an FX that is a sign for indicators. So you click there on the FX, or sometimes it does say indicators, but on some apps it says FX. It looks like a mathematical formula or something like that. So you click it, and then you choose. There are now so many indicators, so you have to type it on the search place, and you say stochastic RSI. And then when you click on it, it will add to your charts. I don't know if I've done. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can go practice that, try that, it will work. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Leader, what about the name of the second one?
It's called the relative strength RSI. Sorry, the moving average RSI. Sorry about that.
Okay. I hope now we are all okay. So I don't know whether Leader. Thank you so much for that. I know it is a little bit tiring. It's a little
yes,
bit.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I train and I tell people I'm exhausted.
I am exhausted. Yeah.
I know it's very tiring, but we really want to thank you so much for this amazing. So thank you so much. I want to invite in Leader. Leader Precious to share with us, and then we can call it a day. But I think she's not here. Okay, I think she's here.
Yeah, I'm here, Leader Julius. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Wadzi, for the training. Okay, my name is Presh Vifo by rank. So with my team, we've came up with this trading view and the Nomics. So before we shared it with everyone, we started by applying it in our accounts. So every time when we receive the signals, we make sure that we have to check with the trading view and the Nomics, and it has been working. So I'm going to share my account. I'm trading with $1,500, and this trading view and the Nomics app is really doing wonders with me and my team as well. So let me show you the account that I'm trading with. All right. Okay, as you can see, today it's on the 23 already, and I've already made $85 on the. I don't take trades every time before confirming it. What is happening with the signals? Sometimes the person who is giving signals, maybe they can take their time, so they'll delay sending the signals in the groups. So by the time we receive those signals, it will be too late already for us to enter those signals. So with my team, we decide that, okay, before we enter any signal, we need to check with the Nomics, the trading view, if it's the right time for us to take the trade. So this is what we do. And as long as you take the trade when it's still at the bottom, trust me, it's really working. So as you can see, this account, as I said, is trading with $1,500. But in a space of 18 days, I've managed to make $563. So it started trading on the 17th, and there's $2, $8, 31, 25, 38, 18. Sometimes because of being busy, I don't usually trade every time. So, but by the time that I get the chance, I make sure that when I receive the signal, I'll start by checking with the trading view and the Nomics, and then after there, I enter the trade. So I just wanted to show the results, Leader Julius, because there are people who think maybe they are teaching us something that we've never applied, and then we have tested it, and it's really doing wonders. From the $1,500 in a space of 18 days, I've managed to make $563. So yes, the trading view is working, the Nomics is working. All you need to do is to understand on how to use it. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. Could we give some appreciation, some love heart, some thanksgiving? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining our training for today. I hope you loved it. I hope you took it seriously. And remember, it's only the action takers that are money makers. Thank you so much, Leader Preshi. Thank you so much, Leader Brian. Thank you so much, Leader Wazi. Thank you so much, my friend Mapoa. You know, I'm trying to learn the names of South Africa. I'm doing my best. I'm still in the training school so that I pronounce them very, very well. But thank you so much, Leader Annalyn, Leader Anthony, Doris, Leader Doris Angel, all leaders all over the world. Now, what you need to do is I just want to tell you something magical that most of you don't know, okay? We have a combined YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is not for Julius, it's for the team. It's a combined YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, has knowledge from amazing guys. Like, this YouTube channel has, it's not only done by me, it has two different trainers, okay? You'll find Leader OBM here, you find Leader Malachi here, so many amazing traders using, you'll find amazing trainings done by the best, the cream de la cream. So you want to still share this with your team, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You want to share with this your team, learn your back office, learn to use Nomics and Trading View, okay? Please share the link with your people, let them subscribe, let them comment, and share it with your people, and let them, ladies and gentlemen, watch this over and over again. I want to trust you. If someone joins your team, and from day one, you tell them, look, because, you know, if you are here and you have less than $10,000 capital, you have little. You know, you need to appreciate. You have little capital, so don't say, my capital of 2,000, my capital, no. Leader OBM is here. Let me first make him a co-host. Okay, before I say anything. Yes, Leader OBM.
Hello, my leader.
Yes, sir.
I want to share a lot about that. I just need to talk. Thank you. I really gained this morning because there's no end to learning. You understand? Like I always say, RealQ is a bundle of a lot of talents. You have to work it together, to learn from each other how we're doing it. This trading view and Nomics, they've been teaching me for a long time, but I didn't really get the hang of the trading view. But today, it seems I have something. And if you are here, any leader here, you don't because you are on top now and you start coming to learn. You will, you start going down with if you just maybe you are comfortable where you are. RealQ is a bundle of education is in RealQ, and the more you learn, the more you earn. So thank you very much. Like yesterday's when V6 came yesterday, he shared something with us, at least with people that have a lot of income, coming in, and I've started using it. And this one also, I'm going to combine it with what I learned yesterday, and the more I learn, the more I make money. And the more we share, the more people we help. Like the world now, you see people are suffering. A lot of people are suffering. But with RealQ, the more people in your environment that's making money, the less problem you're going to have. So thank you very much, Leader Kabanda. Thank you for every teacher this morning. You are all blessed. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That has been day number 5. Right. Don't miss. On Monday, we have day number 6, up to 100 days. Let me give you the expectation for day number 6. And at the end of this cycle, as gentlemen, we are printing out this amazing syllabus provided to only V3 and above. And day number 6, as a gentleman, will be Monday morning. Don't miss out on an amazing leader who will be here to train us on Facebook prospecting. Have you ever thought about using your Facebook to do business? Have you ever thought about using your Facebook to build a solid foundation, long-term sustainable business? Do you know what to post? Do you know when to post? Do you know what to comment? Do you know what to say? Are you confused? Are you puzzled? And you want to build a business? Don't miss, as a gentleman, on Facebook prospecting, how to create a following, how to connect with people, how to send in invites, how to know your audience, how to interact. It will be an amazing Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, every day we come in here, our training is divided into 3 main parts. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be share about Facebook, we shall share about trading, and we shall share about having an entrepreneurial mindset. So are you outside them and you are filled with knowledge? You are filled with knowledge. You want to be part of this amazing move we are creating to build an amazing training syllabus for everybody that will be part of your team with free of charge. Please inbox me on a personal level. I'm going to be adding you to a group of trainers of trainees, and we're going to get you to another level of this business. We're going to make sure that you build a solid foundation. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at RoyalQ as Binance. This guy has been a billionaire. Whenever people will be trading with their Binance, you'll be receiving a little portion. And this little portion will be coming every single minute. You have a potential of making over $100,000 with us within the next 5 years. So let us run this business. Let us build a solid foundation on a solid rock. And I want to assure you, we are going to create so many multi-millionaires all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I see my brother Norbert putting up hand over time. I hope he has something to say. Yes, brother Norbert from Rwanda. If I close.
Good morning, good evening, from wherever you are connecting in this world. My name is Norbert. Thank you for this training for today. My connection is not good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes, my question goes to the trading breaks. The trading breaks. If my leader, Wadzi, can provide just quickly, the training base from 2 a.m. 2 p.m. because we here in Rwanda we are on the same time with South Africa, and I think I can take a quick note. And the second question will be how to calculate. I didn't catch up how to calculate the percentages from how to set up the percentage of the take profit. Thank you.
Leader Norbert, I think you will understand if you keep attending the Zooms, because you don't get everything the same day. But on the trading breaks, the trading sessions, they're called sessions, you go on your Nomics and then you see every step. If you've seen the steps, you can see that they are equal, right? All the steps of the predictions, they're equal and they're based on the trading sessions. So what you do is you click at the bottom where there's the time. I said the vertical line is the timeline. And then you make sure that you set your time. If you are using the Johannesburg time, you set it at Johannesburg time. So if it's 2 a.m. for me, it might not be 2 a.m. for somebody who's in Uganda. So you make sure you set your own time. So you will tap it every time there's a step. Tap it every time there's a step. It will give you an idea of the trading sessions, the time of the trading sessions. So it helps you to wake up maybe on the same time, because most of the time, the market is changes direction on the start of the next trading session. It changes direction every time there's a next trading session. So you check on your Nomics and it will show you when the next trading session is. I don't know if I've answered you.
Yes, I can get it. Yeah, and how about how to calculate the percentage? Because I lost the network at that point. Sorry.
So the calculation of the percentage is just the basic maths. So you take from the bottom price to the top price on the prediction, from the bottom of the step to the next top step. So you see the price at the bottom and then you subtract it from the price at the top. That difference that you get from the results that you get, you divide it by the price at the bottom times 100. So that's how you get a percent. So I think are you writing down? I hope you're writing down. So the price at the bottom,
thank you,
subtracted from the price at the top, and then you divide the result with the price at the bottom times 100. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Let us go and share the good news about the opportunity. Today is a Saturday, and Saturday, gentlemen, we shall be having an amazing gather up presentation with my brother Malachi, and we shall be sharing the Zoom link with you. An amazing mega presentation today on Saturday, and an amazing mega presentation tomorrow on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. God bless everybody. Thank you so much, all leaders. God bless you so much. Let us spread the good news, and I wish you all the best. And bye from my side. God bless you, everybody. So thank you so much.